For performing AI tasks, knowledge has to be represented in memory. There are various ways of representation of knowledge. Two common methods are strong slot and filler structure and weak slot and filler structure. Two of the common weak slot and filler structures are semantic net and frames. Semantic network is a labeled directed graph. This graph has nodes and arc. Nodes represent objects, concepts, or some situations, and arc represent the relationship between the objects. Represent these sentences in semantic network. When we get a question like this, we have to first identify the concepts and relationship. Is a person mammal? Here the two concepts are person and mammal. That is represented here, mammal, person. Now these two concepts, person and mammal, are related by a relation is a. Person is a mammal. Instance Sachin person. Sachin is an instance of class person. Has part person knows. Person has a part knows. Person has a part is the relation, knows is the another concept. Team Sachin India. Sachin and India are two concepts and the relationship is team. Uniform color Sachin blue. Sachin and blue are the concepts and the relationship is uniform color. These sentences are representation in predicate first order predicate form. Propositional representation like P implies Q and predicate representation like these sentences are another way of knowledge representation. In examination, either you get some sentences and represent those sentences in semantic network, or you get a paragraph like this and asked to construct the semantic network. When you get a question like this, you have to identify what are the concepts in this passage. Here the concepts are mammal, person, Ram, XYZ, blue color and nose. And now you have to identify the relation. Person class inherits the properties of class mammal. So mammal is a concept, person is a concept. Now the relationship is A. Person has nose. Person nose is another concept. Has is relationship. Person has an instance named Ram. Ram is an instance of class person. Ram is in the team XYZ. So Ram and XYZ are related by a relation team. XYZ having blue color. XYZ and blue color is related by a relation has color. After representing knowledge in semantic network, let us clear how the semantic network can be used to infer knowledge. Consider a question: what is the relation between person and knows? The relation is clear from the semantic network. Person has a part knows. The process of finding such answer is intersection search. In intersection search, identify identify the objects and spread activation from each of the nodes and find where the activation meets. Here we spread an activation from person and knows and intersect at has part. In this case, we are trying to formulate an algorithm for finding inferences from semantic network. We need to find the value of attribute A for an object O. So a list we have to maintain, that list containing node O. Set the current node to be the next. We select a node from L as the current node. If there is an arc A for object O, that gives the answer. If there is no such arc from object, we have to add all the nodes pointed to by instance or subclass is a relation from current object into list. Then repeat this process. Consider this example. We are given a semantic network and asked a question, where does Nelly lives? Now the object O is Nelly and the attribute that we want to find is lives. Here Nelly is the initial object from where we start our traversing. Nelly has no relation lives. So we have to add objects into list L. Instance as well as is a relationship can be added in L. From Nelly, we have an instance relation. So we add elephant into the list. Now, elephant is the current node and elephant has a relation lives and pointing to Africa. So we got the answer Nelly lives in Africa. Another question, does Nelly has head? Here the object is Nelly and relation is has head. Has head. We are starting from Nelly. Nelly has no relation has head, but it has a instance relation with elephant. But elephant has no relation has. Elephant has a subclass relation mammal. Mammal has no relation has head. Mammal has a subclass relation animal. Animal has a relation has part and pointing to head. So we know, so we came to an answer Nelly has head. Consider another example. We are given these sentences and we have to represent these sentences in semantic network. Tom is a cat. Tom and cat are concepts and is a relationship. Tom caught a bird. Tom caught is the relationship and bird is the concept. Tom is owned by John. Tom, John, relationship is owned by. Tom is ginger in color. Tom, ginger, relationship is color. Cats like ice cream. Cat, like is the relation, cream is another concept. The cat sat on the mat. Cat sat on mat. Consider these sentences. Person is a mammal. Man, Marcus. Score India, Australia 4-1. In the first sentence, person is a mammal. We have two predicates. In man, Marcus, we have man, Marcus is a unary predicate that is having only one value here, Marcus. Here, score India, Australia 4-1. It is having more number of values. So, in this case, man Marcus is converted into an instance. Marcus man. Instance is a predicate. Man Marcus. So, man is a class. Marcus is an instance of man. When we have more than two predicates, we have to convert it into binary form. For that, we have to create a new object. Then we have to introduce relation with this new object. Three or more place predicates can be converted into binary form as follows. Create a new object representing the entire predicate. Introduce binary predicates to describe relation to this new object. Consider this example. Score India, Australia 4-1. Here we have three concepts, India, Australia 4-1 and the relation is score. From this we understood that there is a game, some test, some anything you can give, cricket, football, or test, for any instance you can give. Game is related to this contest. Game, test for is a game, has two teams, India and Australia. Their test score is 4 is to 1. Here we have added a new node, test 4, and we have created relationship with this new node. John gave Mary, John gave the book to Mary. That means give John Mary book 3. So we have to construct another node, event 1. That is an instance of give. Don't worry, if something related to this statement you give here. This event, the agent is John, beneficiary is Mary, and the object of this action is book. Another example, Mary gave the green flowered vase to her favorite cousin. Mary is a concept, cousin is a concept, here vase is a concept. So we are considering a new node, event 1 is an instance of give, agent is Mary, beneficiary is cousin, and the relation between Mary and cousin is favorite. Event, the object is vase, and the relation is green flower. Another example, John has height 72. John has height 72. John is taller than Bill. Here we are considering, to give this comparison, we have to consider another node, John H1, John H1 and Bill H2. This H1 is greater than H2. Till now we have learned symbol semantic network. Now we are going to discuss about partitioned semantic network. Using symbol semantic network, we can represent simple sentences. For example, bird is an animal, birds can fly. In partition semantic network, we can represent quantifiers or a collection of objects. The dog bit the mail carrier. This is represented in this way. Here partitioning is not required because it has only, there is no quantifiers in this statement. Dog bite mail carrier. D is a dog. B is a bite. M is a mail carrier. You don't need to worry about this assailant and victim. That are the relation between, this is the assailant and this one is victim. Here, every dog has bitten a mail carrier. Here we got a quantifier, universal quantifier. This kind of knowledge cannot be represented in symbol semantic network. To represent this universal quantifier, we have to construct partitioned semantic network. This one is the predicate representation. Every X is related with some mail carrier. How to represent universal quantifiers? For that, we are considering a general class GS, and G is an instance to represent the statement. GS has two attributes, form and for all. SA is a space of partitioned network. You don't need to worry now. I will explain using example. Every dog, every dog has bitten a mail carrier. So dog bite mail carrier. D is a dog. B is a bite. M is a mail carrier. And GS is a general statement. G is an instant that represents this statement. G is a general statement. Every G has two parts. One is form, another one is universal quantifier. Here the universal quantifier is every dog. So this universal quantifier is related to D. This one is, we need to mark this in a rectangle because every dog is related with some bite and a male carrier. Another example is, every dog in the town has bitten the constable. Here we have to understand what are the quantifiers. Every and the. Every means universal quantifier. The means existential quantifier. So, GS general statement, G is an instance, this one is form, and this one is all. Everyone, for all is related to D. Here no need to represent, no need to be this constable related with this every, for all, because for everyone that has independent exists. There is a particular constable that is bitten by every dog, that is represented like this. Another example, every dog in the town has bitten every constable. Here we have to identify the quantifiers. Every dog, every constable. G is G is an instance of GS. It has form, and here we require two quantifiers. Why? Because here we have two universal quantifiers. One is related to dog, another one is related to constable. This all portion has to be included in a rectangle. Another example, every batsman hits a ball. Here the universal quantifier is every. Batsman hit ball. B, H, B is a ball and B is a batsman, and this quantifier is related to batsman. This is the action, and this term we don't need to give. All batter hit every ball. Here the two quantifiers are here, all and every. So we require two quantifiers for all. One is related to batter, another one is related to ball. These are all represented in a rectangle. All batter like the picture. Here two quantifiers, one is universal quantifier, another one is existential quantifier. So this portion, the picture can be kept separately, and this for all is related to batter, and the representation is like this. Frame is another way to represent knowledge. Frame is a collection of attributes and associated values. It is a weak slot filler structure. Slot means attribute. Filler means its values. A frame has slots and slots have values. Frame may be generic and frame may be an instance. For example, frame can be constructed for vehicle, that is generic, and frame can be constructed for an instance car. Car is an instance of vehicle. Frame-based representation consists of a network of frames. For example, consider an object car. What are the attributes of car? That is slot. Slots are attributes and its corresponding values are fillers. Attribute manufacturer, model, year, transmission, engine, tires, color. Manufacturer, its value can be motors, model, year, transmission, engine, tires, and color blue. This is our semantic network. Construct the frame. For each node, you have to construct a frame. In that frame, you have to give the attributes and its values. Simple. Hotel room. What are the relationships hotel room has? Is a room. Hotel contains hotel bed, contains hotel chair. Hotel chair. Hotel chair location is hotel room. use is an attribute. Its value is sitting on. Hotel chair is a chair. Another example, this is a semantic network. For each entity or for each node, we have to construct a frame. Person. Person, its attribute is handed. What is its value? Right. Adult male. What are the attributes it has? Is a, what's value? Person. Height 178. Baseball player is a adult male, height 195, batting average .252, bats equal handed. Another node is PV race. It has a relation instance. Its value is fielder. It has another attribute team. Its value is Brooklyn Dodgers. Another node is fielder. It has a relationship is A. Its value is baseball player. Batting average is .262. So in short, frame is a collection of slot and filler. Slot is for attributes and filler is for its values.